And then what happened? You got there?
And her dad answered the door.
That bastard.
Yeah.
Wait, homeboy.
So-
Hold up. Don't say nothing. What you mean? Her dad answered what door? The front door or the back door?
Front door.
You went to the front door?
He was texting me off her phone.
Oh!
Figured we'd start off a little quick segment, from now on, maybe giving a viewer's review, because this is what we actually do it for, is the people. All the entertainment value they get, everything they learn from watching this, it keeps us going. I'm saying.
Brad, you ever been to a train station?
To where?
A train station.
Yeah, the one in Slidell.
Yeah, when you stand on the tracks, the train is not there, but you look at your watch. What do you know? You know it's coming, right?
No. I'm being serious. Look, man, I get up. I don't want to speak for y'all, but I wake up on Saturdays and, it's like I'm thinking, man, should we do another one today? But then I remember what we're doing it for.
Absolutely.
And that's the fans.
It is. It's for the people, man.
I thought it was for the children.
No, it's the fans. So I figured we'd start off. We had a viewer review, man. I think weekly we'll drop one.
Hell yeah.
This one's short and sweet.
There's enough of them out there, yeah.
Short and sweet.
To the point.
Yep,
like
says, this is from Brian T. So whoever you are, Brian T., thank you, brother, for reaching out. It says 3 of those guys are stupid. The other one is worse. So, so I don't know.
Thank you, man.
I don't know who gets the worst because he didn't say.
Can I take that hit?
See, this is what we do it for.
Yeah.
So y'all
and
keep
we love
it coming.
the criticism, right?
Criticism. I guess we can. It's constructive,
constructive criticism. Yeah.
So keep it coming, because this is what keeps us going. The love that we get.
So 3 of us is idiots and 1 of us is worse.
3 of them are stupid.
Oh,
yeah.
And
the
one's
other
worse.
one's worse. So yeah. Now we got to figure out who's worse, because one of us got to go.
Not it.
Not it.
Shit.
Get me.
Yeah. Fuck it. What motivates us, to get out of bed in the morning is the viewers, man.
Yeah.
They love us. We love them.
Yes.
I like it.
We do it.
You know what though? I like that. I like that interaction. I mean, I don't.
Oh, I love it.
Like it shows that somebody was paying attention enough.
Yeah. Well, like you said, man.
Just enough.
Yeah.
That gives that that thanks. So thanks. What his name is? Brian T.
Brian T.
Brian T.
Yeah. He's welcome to come on here and show us how it's done.
Yeah, absolutely. We got a guest chair. Yeah, come
What
on.
his last name is? Throw it a T.
I don't know. It's probably a relative of one of ours.
His name is Brian Talladega.
Ain't no telling.
Everything is redneck to me.
Everything.
I love
everything.
I love my rednecks, dude.
Yeah.
I love my rednecks.
You should move to America's newest city, St. George. New Louisiana city.
I read. Yeah, we were talking about that earlier, and I read the headline, but I didn't know what the hell. All I saw was it was basically people accusing the citizens of being racist. So I didn't. So I stopped paying attention when I see that.
Basically, the from what I understand, the richer side of Baton Rouge was tired of Baton Rouge politics and was like, all right, we're done. We're going to make our own city. Yeah. And they did. And so Baton Rouge, I guess, sued them. So they went to the Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court ruled for it that they could do it. So
they really are making a new city?
Yeah.
But wait. Baton Rouge is our capital. For people out there to understand this, Baton Rouge, the city of Baton Rouge is the capital of Louisiana. And they lost.
And it's a lovely place.
The first go round, they lost. So that tells you. I mean, you understand what I'm saying?
I wonder what.
Baton Rouge got enough problems.
You think?
Yeah.
They should have just lost by default. Like, we ain't even going to show up for that. We got enough problems too.
Right.
What was the argument on the side of not letting it? I guess they don't.
Because they're going to lose tax dollars and shit.
They lose everything. They lose
But you can just do that? Like, we can start our own city?
Apparently.
Nice.
How cool would that
It's
be?
like 45,000 residents. We're like, yeah, we're out.
Yeah.
That's the whitest comment you ever made.
What? We can start our own city.
Yeah. We're gonna revolt. You know what's going on.
No. I'm not talking about revolting. I would just like to start my own city. Just us
They
four.
did it? Shit.
It's the same thing. See?
Like I said, it was like 45,000 residents, I think, something like that.
Really?
Yeah.
And what's it called?
St. George.
Shout out to St. George,
Shout out
man.
St. George.
I think it's nice.
Yeah.
St. George Parish.
I think it's
now,
awesome.
right?
I think because if you get enough
It's
people
just
on.
city.
Oh,
But
so
it
they're
still
going to still
falls
be.
in
It's still a municipality of Baton Rouge.
Of Baton Rouge.
Could you imagine having to
They're their
go?
own city.
Could you imagine having to go to downtown Baton Rouge and
after you done
and you're a representative of St. George? Yeah, exactly.
Well, I seen it. Like I said, the only thing I read about it was it turned into a race issue.
Yeah, because it's the money side of Baton Rouge that's like, fuck this shit.
Well, I mean, have you seen Baton Rouge lately? I mean, let's be honest, man. It's an inner city like the rest around the country that isn't, it's not like it's run the best. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
I don't blame them.
People don't want that. I don't blame them
So
either.
I guess they're pointing at like segregation of like, I guess Baton Rouge isn't going to be able to go to St. George schools because it'll be out of district
check this
now.
out. Funny you point that out. Not funny. That's not humorous. But it's amazing that you point that out because there's no longer such thing as segregation, right?
Right.
Because segregation was forced.
Right.
It's no longer forced.
Yeah.
So if they want to draw a line, and there is a way to draw a line between black and white, then that's going to show a totally different problem in itself.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Think about that, and be in 2024, not being
Well, in a situation like Baton Rouge, it ain't about getting away from the blacks. It's about getting away from the politics of the city that's turned it into a Baton Rouge or a New Orleans. You know what I mean? Shit like that.
Yeah, so that's kind of ironic because at the same time, Ponchatoula, none of the police force showed up.
What you mean?
The Ponchatoula police force.
Yeah, you heard about that?
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, they
That's why I'm
wanna-
asking
Showed up
what-
to what?
So we're here in St. Tammany Parish, and then the parish that's next to us is Tangipahoa Parish,
which is like counties.
and
People
it's
will
like
say
a
it
county.
again.
So we're in St. Tammany County, and Tangipahoa County is next to us, and the city of Ponchatoula, which is the largest municipality inside of that county, none of the police showed up.
Showed up for what? Though?
Like,
For
just
work.
for work?
For work.
Yeah,
Why?
it's like,
They
Well,
just-
I thought they want to be. Their pay wants to be based on
Are they-
years.
is they racist too? Is that what it?
Oh,
No.
yeah.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah.
Because that's usually where everything goes.
yeah.
Like they didn't want to show up to work to protect black
You want to
people.
pull up the Ponchatoula, the band Ponchatoula State Fair, the Strawberry Festival,
Strawberry
the band
Festival.
Strawberry Festival poster. Pull that up.
Why?
Oh, we'll get banned. We'll get banned from United States in total.
Oh, sweet. Let's see.
You want to take a
Kind of what
moment?
I'm working on. So let's see. What is it?
Yeah.
What is it? The Ponchatoula.
Ponchatoula banned, or let's say, is it banned or disqualified or
Band, BANNED, band?
Yeah,
Not
yeah,
like a
yeah.
rock
Not like the
band?
Ponchatoula band, like the high school
no?
drum
I'm
line.
talking about like the verbiage of
Like it's
saying
been
that
banned?
it was. It's
Yeah.
we're like, oh my
and
god.
what is
Yeah.
it? The fair, the Strawberry.
Yeah, the
Fest?
Strawberry Festival poster. You could have just put
But,
Strawberry Festival poster, and I
did
guarantee
see
you.
that the headline that they wanted to get paid based off of years
Yeah,
worked
with-
or how long they've been there.
Yeah, they're
which
looking for
makes sense, I
pay
guess,
from. Yeah.
So it was a strike.
Yeah.
The news purported it. Is that I don't know if that's even a correct terminology.
Doesn't matter, dude.
The news-
Just
the
say
news-
it. Go
the-
with it.
Okay, the news purported it as they just
Reported, yeah.
nobody showed up.
Dummies listening to this don't know if it's a word either. So
Yeah.
don't worry.
Yeah, I'll be that one
Remember,
again for
there's
this one.
3 idiots.
It ain't me. Just me.
Three
Just
of
I.
them are stupid. One of
Yeah.
them's worse.
It's amazing. We could all have
That's
our
gonna
own.
be a shirt too, man.
So it's amazing. We
Yeah,
could all have
absolutely.
we could all own houses and real estate and have our own businesses and everything going
So
on.
is this what you're talking about?
No, that's not it. That's not it at all.
That's not the one.
He asked if they're racist or
So-
they're not. And they threw a
Now,
fit.
how do you know this wasn't done by a black person?
Does it matter?
I don't know.
That-
Should it?
okay, all right. So you're supposed to represent.
It does matter because it lets
All right,
listen to the lyrics of a rap song.
You're supposed to, that's by choice.
So it's
But when it comes to something that's put on by the state, because the state has to allow for that fair, and that represents Ponchatoula, it has to be for all.
why are they so dark?
They are dark.
It reminds me of the little one that fishes, like by People's Pond, the little statue, the little
Mhm.
black dude. I guess that's racist too. But
Yeah, that's
They ain't got no eyes.
who drew this shit? I want to know who came.
white
up with
dude.
this. Was it really?
So that style, in case anybody's wondering out there, in case
Don't
you want to
do
look it
it.
up, it's called pickaninny. And pickaninny is a bad terminology for, it's like the N-word.
Can I say that? No.
No.
Okay, I didn't know because I've heard that word.
I've never heard it.
I'm
ever.
sure you've heard a lot.
Oh,
Look,
they
this
have
is
more.
her page, though. It's what she does.
And there's
And you know the funny thing is, there's no racism was meant behind that because the woman's got a Maya Angelou quote as her first.
look,
So I'm saying it was bad judgment, but I doubt this lady was like, let me go offend
no,
everybody.
no. Well, that person might not have been.
But whoever approved it. Yeah, because if you look, it's like she's big into it. I guess she's obsessed with real dark black people. But
Probably so.
I mean, either way, I don't think it was any kind of harm meant from her.
From the artist, no.
Yeah.
No.
But I guess the whoever's in charge of the festival probably should have looked at that and said,
Right.
He was like, man, hell, go with it,
like,
man.
can you turn one of them white? Just so it looks like we're, because that I could see why.
That's a good question. Like, that's a very, very good question. What would that painting look like if those kids was white? That would be wild if those kids was peach. Like the skin color was like peach, like crazy peach. You know what I'm saying?
I guess.
Can you look
I'd have
up
just put strawberries on if it was for the strawberry
Can you
fest.
look up the outrageous promposal that's going around right now?
The
That's
promposal?
sparking- Yeah, it's sparking some outrage.
I love the internet.
Yeah,
Internet
that's
wins
awesome,
a lot,
dude.
dude.
What the fuck are we doing out the internet? My God.
So you got to thank
I
Al
don't know
Gore for
what
that,
you
dude.
oldies did.
We was outside.
They say that's why these kids ain't, producing.
Because they
no more.
overstimulated,
too
understimulated.
Too much porn. They don't need to go hunt down any, punani anymore. They can sit in their room all day and night.
No,
and,
but they
and
hold
whack
up.
it.
But at the same time,
Dude, if I'd have had internet, I wouldn't have left my room either now. So I'm saying it's true. That's what a lot of people are saying. That's what Bougie's he's swole.
right arm, left arm, skinny as on or what?
No, but can you imagine? No, honestly, without, can you imagine being a young teen boy and you've got access to any video you want to see?
And not just a National Geographic magazine or
Yes.
Sears.
We had to work for it.
Sears catalog, and you had to
Yes.
flip back to the underwear section.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I can see that being probably true. Why these kids aren't out really chasing it? They don't have to.
Right.
Yeah,
You
but at
got
the same
everything
time,
in-
they also teach these kids to not have morals and be irresponsible. So those
Yeah.
kids is leaving it in. So I think I
was
think it's still
probably-
happening.
I don't know.
And then they're telling these little girls too.
Well-
The music that's out there that's telling these little girls what to do. Oh
Yeah.
my God!
I was
Yeah.
probably 10 when
What the
when
internet?
when I found out LimeWire, and I've destroyed a few computers.
See, yeah, LimeWire.
And
Well,
in between 10 and like 14.
that was
I've-
just for music, huh?
No.
Oh, it was
He-
for
he
videos
wasn't
too.
He wasn't getting
shit.
rickrolled.
Oh, damn!
Absolutely.
Wow.
Am I gonna pick you up? Remember that?
Yeah.
We're trying to get that new Lil Wayne.
I hated the LimeWire. Like you'd get into the song and it'd be some dumb DJ on
Yeah.
there,
It
and
was
it'd start
always-
them sound effects. DJ,
Every time it was
it's
Bill
like,
Clinton.
What you mean?
Everyone I downloaded, you'd start the song and it would stop, and it'd be like, I did not have
Oh.
sexual
You're like,
relations
"You
with that woman.
I waited 45 minutes to download
Yeah.
this shit. And did you ever mess around on LimeWire?
No. I'm a little old for all that. I think.
Too old for music?
No.
Free music?
Brad went to Camelot and bought all of his stuff.
Camelot.
Yeah.
Brad was probably on the one before LimeWire. Was
At
it
$19
Napster or some shit?
Napster. I remember Napster.
Yeah,
Is that what
they
it was?
came after them. Shut
Yeah.
that shit down. No, the LimeWire was good. It was like hit and miss. One out of 10 or something. You get a good version of it. That was when Soulja Boy was real big.
Yeah.
I remember. I'm with you, man. You talk about viruses. My God.
Oh, yeah.
Gave that computer all kind of STDs, man. That was crazy.
Yeah.
So,
Gotta hit it with some Lysol.
yeah.
No.
But anyway, back to my point with these young kids.
Mhm.
I was really serious that they saying that they do have studies out that are saying that these kids they're not out dating, they're not out, doing the shit that we would have
Right.
been hunting. And a lot of them are attributing it to the access they have to just readily available porn nowadays.
But
You know what I'm saying?
the times have changed as well,
Yeah.
because in the 90s and even into the early 2000s, it was all about you riding around in an SUV and having those 500 little kids all across
Yeah, the little
and
family.
having that they all going this and all going that, and people getting tired of that shit, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How many kids? I need one. That's
One.
it. I got shit to do.
Yeah, I think they're watching porn all day.
Well,
Okay.
Texas,
That's just my
Texas
because
just
I would be honestly if you were 13
But wait,
and
so
had a phone.
but what did it say?
Oh,
They're saying that
Jesus.
the teenage pregnancies are dropping.
Yeah, and just
How?
these young men that aren't out there chasing it, like you know what I'm saying. Like, and I'm not saying none of them are that they even should be,
I call bullshit.
but yeah, because I mean it's a study. I don't
Because
know,
you
know.
get because that machine right there gives you
Yeah,
gives
but it
you
almost
unlimited access.
But it almost
dude.
that's what I'm saying.
Right.
So
No, but it tells
they have
you,
no
like-
reason to get out there every Friday night and go chase poontang when they
Let's
can sit in
rewind.
their room and basically
Let's
you
rewind.
can have a different girl every night.
Nope. Let's
You know what I'm
rewind.
saying?
Let's rewind. So back in the day, when you was trying to go out and holler at a chick,
Yeah.
right? you would have to hang up the phone at your house.
Sure.
And then from there, it was ghost protocol all the way there to the spot that you was hiding and everything until she lifted up her window or waved at you or whatever.
Right.
And then it was action from there, right? I mean, we did some sketchy. And now they could do it play by play. My dad just walked down the hall. My dad just went back in his room. My dad's starting to drink.
Yeah,
my dad just passed
you're right,
out.
But it's a lot easier to put on a porno and just, you
remember that?
not go through all that trouble. That's all I'm saying. I mean,
You remember that chick's dad that called
Still
you to
not the
come
same.
pick me up that night?
Oh, it's not the same. What? I'm sorry.
That chick's dad that called you at like 3 o'clock in the morning to come pick me up?
Yeah, that we probably never got a real story out of.
Yeah.
I kind of remember some, like...
Whoa. No, I'm going to be the... So, Justin, a long time ago, you had to call... Your parents were called at 3 o'clock in the morning for you to come and get picked up all the way across town, and your little ass did not have a car.
No.
Let's recap on that. How did you get there, Justin?
I walked. I was like 14.
Your little horny self walked.
Yep.
You don't know how to ride a bicycle. You know how to steal a bike, borrow a bike.
Well, I was sneaking out of the house, so I didn't want to open the garage.
No, you was being irresponsible. So, but still, we get to the bottom of this right now. This expose. And then what happened? You got there?
And her dad answered the door.
That bastard.
Ooh, yeah.
Wait, homeboy. So, hold up. Don't say nothing. What you mean? Her dad answered what door? The front door or the back door?
Front door.
You went to the front door?
He was texting me off her phone.
Oh! Yeah, come on over.
I thought it was her.
Come on over.
And I guess through us texting, he went in there in the middle of the night and was like, and took her phone. And he was texting me.
That's awesome.
Right.
That's entrapment.
Fuck that. That's good parenting.
Nope, that's entrapment.
That's good parenting.
So, but she snuck over to my house 2 days later, so fuck him.
No, so screw her.
Wow. Yeah, I forgot the details of it, but until you start talking about it, now I remember. Yeah.
Could you imagine him watching this podcast and going,
calling his daughter right now?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, he forbid me from talking to his daughter that night.
Yeah.
And then she got arrested when she was leaving at like 6 a.m. the next morning, leaving my house. She got arrested.
He? So he knew, you think, that where she was coming from when she got arrested?
Probably, because I haven't seen her since. She never came back to school. Nothing.
Yeah, but
she got arrested. She was gone.
Yeah, but didn't need to. I mean,
and what do you do though as a dad? What do you do to a 14-year-old boy? You know,
right?
You're going to beat his ass. You're going to freaking jail. But at the same time, it's like your daughter.
Tell you what, though,
dude, sneaking out the house.
Right. He did.
It was like fucking Chris Hansen.
Gave him that walk of shame.
I was like, oh yeah, here we go. And then he's like, hello.
Ooh,
I was like, oh, hello. Hey.
He was like, so come in, have a seat.
Yeah, who are you here to meet?
Did you bring some pizza? Did you bring condoms?
I'm trying to think. Do you have any drugs on you? Let's pull up the chat log.
He was naked. He showed up naked. Wow. You want to put some pants on? You all right?
I'm trying to. Was I the one that had to come get you?
Yeah.
Because, dude, I'm telling you, it's foggy. My memory's foggy. I guess I really didn't give that much of a shit because you were 14.
There was more. So
I'm
getting them mixed up with all the other ones.
Well, which hill was that?
He wanted to have a meeting like in the living room. It's like, dude, it's 3 a.m. Like, we're going the fuck home.
You should have nut shot him.
You had the.
You should have nut shot him and then ran into the.
Because that's what you told me.
Yeah.
Because he was texting me off her phone, and you were like, "That's fucked up," you know.
Yeah, I probably did. I probably told you.
He got you though.
Kicked him his balls and ran.
He made you walk.
Like, you're 14. He did too. Made him walk all the way over there, just knowing he was fixing.
So
when you
asked, what do you do to a 14-year-old boy? He did it,
bro. That was like an hour and a half walk.
You ought to go see him now. Go knock on his door.
See if he wants to come on.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Wow.
I won't be here for that one.
That's pretty cool, man.
Watch this bitch get shot up.
That's pretty cool because I forgot about it. But
yeah.
Damn.
That's memories, huh?
It's just slick on his part.
Yeah,
like I said, that's good parenting, man. You know, you check your kid's phone.
He was like way before the time of Chris Hansen, right?
Yeah,
he was.
Yeah. He was local Chris Hansen.
He probably called Chris Hansen.
Except it wasn't a predator, I guess.
And I wasn't a grown
No,
man.
it wasn't predator shit. No, it was just.
He was trying to sniff out.
Hey, but he still lured a 14-year-old to his house with
the guy
intentions of having sex. Yeah,
could have turned it on him. What are you trying to do with my 14-year-old?
I do remember, like, you admit that these were you, right?
I remember going like and thinking like, I don't feel like doing this shit. Like I really don't care,
right?
You know, because for one, it's a boy. If now had it been my daughter that got caught sneaking out, I'd have been totally pissed. But I'm thinking, He's 14. It wasn't like, he was 18 going to meet a 14-year-old.
You don't stop a boy.
I'm like, that's what they do. Now, granted, from the dad's point of view, I get it. But I remember from my point of view, I'm like, I don't really give a fuck. I go work in the morning. I don't feel like dealing with
it on your end. Leave me the fuck alone.
You never stop a boy. You just turn him in. You just like take him by his shoulders and just turn him.
Well, no, you don't stop him because what happened the next time she came over there?
Yeah.
I mean, you don't stop a boy. You stop the girls. Yeah. You might be able to stop the girls, or you do your best to stop the girls.
Wasn't there another time, like Misty came in the room late at night and one of the girls was hiding in the bedroom?
Her.
That was her?
That was 2 nights later,
this little motherfucker.
Y'all wasn't meant to be, bro. Y'all wasn't meant to be.
Because I shared a room with my brother, so she came in to get him ready for school, and she was in my bed, and I was like, you got to go. And then she left and got arrested.
And when Shakespeare wrote about it, it was nice.
Love, it was love.
Yeah,
it was.
And Romeo and Juliet, they was doing some whole shit.
Into a love story. Huh?
They was doing some whole shit.
And then she disappeared. I don't know what happened to her.
Probably got sent to boarding school.
I have no clue, dude.
Yeah.
Wow.
God damn.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't know that was the same girl, but I do remember Misty, or later on, you saying that there was a girl in the bedroom when Misty came in there. She had no clue, and I'm thinking, hey, man, that's what boys do,
I screenshotted something. I forgot to send it to y'all. Apparently, the Mexican president is saying that their mafia and cartel are nice. They're not as bad as
Well, he's got a gun to his head.
Right.
That's what people are saying. So
that's
nice
good.
Do you want to watch the new cartel video of these nice people?
Yeah, I can show you some
one
highlights.
Just came out.
I don't know if they'll play it on YouTube or wherever the hell.
One just came out. It's in 4K. Great.
Is it really?
Great video.
They got good cameras now. Huh? Man, you got to send it to me.
I will.
I can't, like I said, we can't play it here, but
What's the next platform? Because Facebook ain't gonna be. I don't
TikTok?
think Facebook.
Yeah, Facebook's full of like
TikTok.
TikTok.
TikTok. Yeah.
As far as what you mean, what's next though?
What's next Facebook?
Because
they had MySpace was first.
Yeah,
and then you had.
I wish it'd come back.
And then Facebook.
Yeah.
And also, while we're talking about MySpace, isn't somebody trying to buy MySpace and bring it back?
I don't know. I think now it's all music, ain't it? Like it's a music platform.
Is it?
From what I
I
saw.
know it was back to being a social media for a while when they
I'm saying
first
for now.
came back.
Yeah, I don't know. I hadn't heard anything.
Because they did come back, and it just nobody used it.
Not that. I'm talking about like a comeback, like a MySpace again. Like
no,
I know,
it was. Yeah.
That's what he's saying.
It came back out like.
I thought you said it came back out like as music.
No, I was saying the last I saw it was just a music kind of thing.
When
years
it
ago.
first started back up, it was MySpace, and then nobody swapped back from Facebook. So I guess it went whatever direction it is now. But
well, there's going to be another platform. The Facebook stuff is
not
going to last long.
What everybody's going to are these platforms that are showing these short form videos. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because that's people's attention spans. It's like
somewhat but nothing replaces you putting your baby's pictures of the first day of school.
Well, yeah,
but not the first day of summer school. Because believe me, summer school exists, and they ain't gonna put their babies on for that crap.
Yeah, that's all you see on Facebook now.
That'll be a good post on Facebook, man. Let's see all the summer school.
I do it every year.
Do you really?
Yep.
That's
every
cool.
year.
All the summer school pics.
Every year. See, Brad thinks I just give him hell. Brad, I give everybody hell. It's what I do.
Because you're an asshole.
No,
unlike us.
No, because I'm selective. I try to say some shit. It's like, boo, that's the dumbest crap you ever said in your life.
Yeah, you definitely are.
And then I said,
even worse.
I said the S word, and then I followed up with crap because I'm trying to, dude.
You're trying to watch your mouth.
I'm trying to clean it up.
Yeah.
I'm trying.
It's about time,
need to.
dude. I mean, shit.
You really need
to. I got like I was rewatching one of the, and I got mad about one of them, dude.
And you went off.
I'm telling you, it was F. Yeah.
Everybody does it. Even the kids are doing it.
I think that's
I remember when I was young, man. I used to. My parents would leave. It was just so amazing because my sister had a potty mouth, and she was older than me, but I could sit and run around the house saying them words. Yeah. Man, I felt so grown up. I actually had a friend who was riding in the car. I couldn't have been but 7 or 8, if that, man. And his mom would let him cuss. So we were in the car just screaming, pussy. And it was the most amazing
Dude, what
shit.
a feeling, right
yeah,
there.
it was just amazing because I'm thinking,
Absolutely.
it was so different than my world. I'm like, dang, look what he can say.
Shouting out all kinds of bad stuff. Just chlamydia. Just anything.
Dude, any word you can think of. And she's in the front seat laughing. And, and I don't even remember the friend's name, but I just remember it was so awesome to sit there and just scream these words in front of an adult that you're not supposed to be saying.
Yeah, but that's a beautiful thing, too, because at the same time, as she was letting y'all curse, she would have probably defended y'all.
What you mean?
You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, but
if somebody would have said something, she would have probably just...
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No,
Let me tell you one son of a thing, you effing son of a gun. See, I can't even do my impressions no more, dude.
I'm not saying she was a horrible parent. I don't know. He may have turned out to be a damn doctor.
No, I'm not saying him. He turned out bad. I'm just going on and say it right now. That dude has got a DOC number right now.
Yeah.
He is a 18, 25, 57, 32, 29.
Well,
whatever.
Well, it was awesome. It was very.
Hold up, I got to explain that, Brad. A DOC number is when you go to jail for the first time. When you go to prison.
Yeah.
You ain't go to Jazz Fest?
No. You ever been?
No. Don't plan.
You ever been?
Haven't been, but
I've been a few
I haven't
times.
heard anything positive as far as just the whole experience of it just being such a pain in the ass.
Listen to this.
Pain in the ass,
it's
man.
the fairgrounds.
Yeah.
So you know what they have at the fairgrounds? Horses.
Fairs? Oh.
You know what horses do? Horses, they poop.
Yeah.
And then it's hot. And then it rains for a day. And then the sun comes back out. And you get the aroma. And here's the thing. I brought a girl on a date, because I was trying to be all suave and, be Mr. Matthew McConaughey. And, hey, girl, want to go down there? I mean, I can't take my shirt off, but, we can have a good time. What you want to do? And she was like, yeah, Boogie, let's go. I want you to spend a lot of money on me because I'm a hoe. And I'm like, you just my speed. Come on, let's go. And so I brought her down there, and we were standing out in the front. This is when they came out with shrimp boots that had Gucci print on the outside of it. And this is all on the sidewalk in the street going up to it. And I'm laughing. I'm like, boy, white people have lost their freaking minds. Look at this. And I'm dying laughing. Soon as you step through the gate, it's like hopscotch. You got to over and over. And it's like this film is not pleasant.
Yeah.
And I immediately, once I got inside the gate, I immediately understood that to everybody I was making fun of, why they had all of those shrimp boots looking crap on.
I talked to I think 3 people this past week or so about it that none of them had anything good to say about it. I was talking to an older gay couple actually, and
how much are the tickets?
I don't know, but they were just telling me about the size of the crowds. Like if you're there to watch an artist and then you wind up all the way in the back where you can barely see anything, barely hear. It's like the biggest thing they said was they couldn't wait to get out of there. And I'm thinking, I thought this shit's supposed to be
the only people
fun,
there
amazing.
that are having fun are slap drunk.
I was gonna say you got to be tore
because
up.
it's flat.
Yeah.
And it's just crowds and crowds and
And
crowds.
it's hot. It's
As
Louisiana.
it gets more crowded, you have to kind of maneuver your way through. So, and of course, people, they start to congregate in a certain area, and then you're trying to maneuver between that, and all of a sudden that little part shuts off.
Now, who was the big act today?
Taylor Swift.
Mick Jagger.
No, that was the other day.
Yesterday.
Wasn't Queen Latifah?
Queen
or something?
Latifah?
Queen
Yeah, I know
Latifah.
Queen Latifah was going to be.
Yeah, I think Thursday the Rolling Stones were there.
That's big.
You kidding me?
Yeah, that was Thursday. Yeah.
Queen Latifah, man.
Queen Latifah
Got on
is
stage-
there. Yeah,
got on stage to
that's
do
not a
what?
joke, but
I don't know, man.
Queen Latifah
UNITY.
dog.
It's a
I don't know.
unity.
Yeah.
UNITY.
How did everybody have fun?
Who
at,
you
like,
calling a hoe?
like you think about the Jazz Fest crowds and how it's just like, but like the Woodstock crowds from like the
you know how
60s.
fucked up
but
they
yeah,
were?
But
No, but it's fake.
No, fucked up.
It's
They
a
had to
bunch
be
of
at
people.
Woodstock.
It's a bunch of people acting like they're going to have fun.
And
you know what I mean?
enjoying
And
it.
doing a whole
Yeah.
big put on. And,
Yeah, I'd rather a
and
small
just,
venue to watch
yeah.
a band. You
Dude,
know?
look, they invented something called air conditioning in in Louisiana. Like, Brad, like, and you, I don't know if you do this or not, and I hope you don't. But do you eat outside of restaurants, like on the patio?
No,
Absolutely
I did it
not.
once. Look, I did it
No
last time
way.
we went to. I don't
Maybe
know.
in the fall, you know what I'm saying?
I did it at Red Lobster, I think in Alabama or something, dude, and the fucking flies. And I was like, why do people do this?
And then the wind,
Why?
the
It
wind
was
blows.
horrible.
The
Terrible.
wind blows it's blowing your drinks down. It's blowing the tablecloth up on top of the thing, and the sun is deflecting off of the side and coming back at you.
So
Dude,
I'm
it's
with
terrible.
you then. I think people are out there making themselves think they're having a great time.
Yeah. Oh, it's so nice.
I
It feels
watched.
so good.
It was from back in the '70s at one of like the Skinner concert and all, and they all out there. Everybody's sunburnt, you know, and they're just out there hooting and hollering like they're having the greatest time. And I'm thinking that's got to be miserable. As fuck, you know?
ain't no way.
It just, I mean, these girls were beet red, dude. You could see their bra line, like their tan lines. And I'm thinking that doesn't look fun at all. But they're out there acting like it. And I think that's how Jazz Fest is.
And they're all fucked up, man.
Well, that's probably, I guess so. I think the next day you really like,
you're like really miserable.
But to go there to something like that sober and try to make it through the weekend.
I've been there like 3 times.
Have you been?
In the 90s, yeah.
Who was the big band? Smash Mouth?
Fuck, yeah, probably. I don't
so
remember.
You were fucked up.
Yeah, I was fucked up. Yeah.
So I went to Zephyr Fest a couple of times.
Who was that?
The Zephyr Fest.
Zephyr Fest.
I never heard of that.
I've heard of it. I don't, they still have it?
I don't think they even have the station anymore.
Yeah.
No.
Zephyr Fest.
I didn't go to Teen Summit. No.
No, I always wanted to go on MTV Spring Break. They always made that look like a blast.
Oh my God, dude.
Back when we were younger. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's where a bunch of teen moms. That's probably where the show came from.
Oh my God. Yeah. 14 and Pregnant came out immediately after that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember watching when Jersey Shore first came out.
Yeah.
So here we're kind of, so we have one side of, and I told you this 20 years ago.
Probably.
Remember this?
I was probably drunk, but
no, you're gonna remember when I say it. Here in our parish, the eastern side of the parish is like the eastern seaboard. So it's like Jersey Shore and all of them. And the western side of the parish is like the western side of the country. It's more like the OC and all of that. It really is. If you compare Slidell to Mandeville.
Right. Like the movie with Ponyboy and all them. What was that?
Ponyboy Curtis?
Yeah, the Outsiders.
Yeah, the Outsiders. Yeah,
but I guess every town has that, or every city. But
so I was comparing where we live at, because so whenever Jersey Shore came out, I was like, it looked like, because you remember back in the day when we used to Bimini and everybody was trying to go to from Old Town to the French Quarter.
Yeah.
And then Jersey.
What you said? Bimini?
Bimini
Bay. Bimbo Bay?
It was Bimini
that was
Bay.
A spot.
Listen, oh boy.
Was that? I've never been there, but I've heard about it.
Well, it was our spot because we ran it. Like
nice.
We had no dress code when we went in there.
Nice Los Tres Amigos, but
yeah, now it's a Mexican restaurant. But
we can still go.
Like it used to be, you couldn't wear a T-shirt. Well, we'd roll in that bitch with white T-shirts on, and they come on in, no cover charge.
Really?
Yeah, we just got to where we were doing some things back then to where people knew us. You know what I mean?
Because certain person who was hanging out, had that dope.
It would just be, come on in.
So we was hanging out at Bimini Bay,
right.
And then everybody that was hanging out around us, me and him, was trying to get across the lake. And then Jersey Shore came out, and I was watching that shit on TV going, this looks oddly familiar.
Yeah,
like
it's just a bunch of young people,
like to the point,
stupid.
like Pauly D is that's one of them, right?
Yeah.
JWoww and whoever else, got a sex tape, whatever, right? I was like, wow, man, this is it looks.
Yeah.
I'm like, why would people even watch this? And then I figured it out that people don't have what we have. You know what I'm saying? Because we was all pumped Beverly Hills 90210. And that was the stereotype of everything. Everything, all of our film stuff came out of Hollywood.
Right.
So that part they didn't cover. Like the song Panama, they was talking about Panama City. That was
Van Halen.
Yeah. They was talking about Panama City.
Well, yeah. What else were they talking about?
I thought it was
Panama Canal.
The country. Yeah, I thought it was
South America.
I thought it was I didn't know. You know what I mean? And then when I grew up, I was like, are they talking about? Because I heard my friends talking about going like Club La Vila, which has 5 nightclubs inside of the club and crap like that, and I was like, oh wow, like Panama is like that famous? I'm like, dude, yes.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, dude.
So y'all grew up on this side, like going to New Orleans. Where was ever did? Where was your party spot over? Like the Quarter?
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just hit bourbon and try to stay off the gay end back then.
Gotcha.
Everybody's making their jokes about don't
St.
go down
Anne.
on that end.
Yeah, you got to when you oh my God, yeah, look at me. When you go to St. Anne, you'd have to turn around. So I'd be coming up this way from St. Anne, and Shane would be coming down like that.
Bruh, the first time I went, it was actually the first time I'd ever drank alcohol.
I'm being funny.
I think I might have been 18 because I was big into sports when I was young, so I didn't touch alcohol and all that shit. And I think I was like 18, and I was like, hey, everybody's like, look, we're gonna go to French Quarter. You need to come with us. You got to get drunk, have fun. And I'm like, well, I don't drink. I never have. So what can I drink? Well, they gave me a whole bottle of Cisco. I don't know if you remember that ghetto shit.
Oh yeah.
I drank the entire bottle on the way to the Quarter. Dude, the last thing I remember is walking down Bourbon, puking all over myself and just stumbling. I wind up, I couldn't even tell you how long from me remembering throwing up to when I woke up
Right.
on the floor in the hallway of some random hotel by the cops. The cops wake me up as soon as they get me up. Luckily, a friend that I was with pops his head out of one of the doors. It's like, oh, he's with me. And they drug me inside, and that's the last thing I remember until the next day.
Shit.
And I'm thinking, why would you give a man that's never drank a drop of
Cisco.
alcohol, a fucking bottle
Why would you
of
give somebody
Cisco?
that did drink a bottle of Cisco?
Yeah.
You know what Cisco is? The devil.
Poison.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how
bruh.
much you drank.
For the first time.
And it for the first time, too?
Man, look, I got it rough. They're the same crowd. The first time I'd ever smoked weed, they had this bong they called Jimmy. Okay. And it was 4 foot tall.
Wow.
And it was about, I don't know, maybe 3 inches in diameter. Well, they filled that whole thing up with marijuana smoke and told me to inhale it. The first time I'd ever smoked. And I'm thinking, what a bunch of assholes. Like, why, y'all can't ease me into this shit? You know, that might be why I don't smoke weed to this day.
Man.
I don't know.
Yeah.
The same group of quote unquote friends, you know.
Yeah.
You need better
try
friends.
this Cisco.
You need a better friend.
God damn, dude.
Yeah, that was before,
dude, to this day,
that
if
was
I
before we
smell
started.
that shit, I'm throwing.
Yeah. But so let's name them.
Who?
There's Cisco.
Oh.
Yeah, we're not getting people.
Well, there's the Mad Dog that everybody used to drink.
So that was that was my first.
Ripple.
Mad Dog.
That was my first.
Yeah,
that was my first see stuff that ain't there straight up.
I never messed with
not
any
in my
of
right.
that stuff, man.
You didn't?
No.
What
dude,
you got? What you got twisted off of a Chardonnay?
Moet.
Pinot Noir.
I'll have a
shit.
I'll have a 72.
Brad grew up on the other side of the lake, man.
That's what I was at. That's what I was getting to. It's like y'all grew up over here. I grew up in Bucktown.
What you had, Miller Lite? Come on.
No, well, I mean, we did drink our share of beer, but
what was your go-to?
Our go-to when I was younger, and God, I remember being 16, and they had a Arab convenience store that he would sell to anybody. It didn't matter.
Course. Yeah,
back
you
in the
buy
day,
cigarettes back then,
and it was the Mickey's, little Mickey's grenades,
Mickey's wide mouths,
malt liquor.
Ours was
the malt liquor.
Yeah.
I went on my malt liquor kick after watching Boys in the Hood.
Yeah,
and I
that
was like, I need that St. Ides, baby, that old E, and it's the nastiest shit.
But even back at 18, you could go all in bars if it was the Boot or TJ Quills and God, there was so many.
I never had Wild Irish Rose.
No, I never messed with it.
I never had Boone's Farm.
No, I've had plenty of that.
Yeah, you did.
Well, yeah,
it was good.
Whatever was free.
Okay.
Whatever was free.
So yeah, it was Mickey's and it was another one. It was one of those big ass. It was malt liquor.
Malt liquor, man. That's where it was because it was like $1.20. You could get 40 ounces of fucking alcohol.
Yeah.
Man, you talk about do the job.
We didn't have 40s too much, but we did have like Mickey's
I had the
and
40s.
Hey, there was another one that we had. It was our go-to. Yeah.
What was the other one, man? Yeah,
it was two of them.
Yeah.
Well, I'll figure it. It's gonna pop up, and I'll tell you about it as soon as it comes back into my head. I was thinking about it just now, and you said Mickey's. It kind of took.
It's a beer or like one of them sweet fruity.
It's a malt liquor.
It's a malt liquor.
Well, I can name all the malt liquors. They had Old English. They had St. Ides.
St. Ides. It was those two.
Yeah.
I mean, old English was if you was trying to
King Cobra.
No, then you're trying to copy off of Witchball and all that. But
I'm telling you what I drank.
It was St. Ides. It was St. Ides and Mickey's.
No, the Zimas. That's what I used to hit. The Zima. I used to hit the Zimas, man. I wish they'd come back out with them. It was clear malt liquor, man.
He stole it from his sister. He was like, give me that Zima.
Give me that Zima. I used to drink them Zimas. You ever had a Zima, or was that before your time?
No, what was Justin? What's your go-to? Probably crack. It's like Boo John wake up in the morning. What was your go-to? Alcohol.
When y'all were riding the streets, fucking off. They probably just smoked a lot, really.
Yeah, that's what we did.
It was fortunate, man. We had to struggle, huh?
Drink unless we were at parties.
No, but what was
whatever was there?
I drank every
What was
night.
everybody's go-to? What was the go-to?
Yeah, keg beer. They used to sell those cores, man. I don't know if y'all remember.
Party balls.
Party balls, man. Dude,
Yeah, but you can't sneak that around. We
No.
had that shit.
but you know what I'm saying. When you go to a party.
When
Weed was
we
big,
were all
you know?
like running around drinking, it was all liquor. Like,
hard
they were
liquor?
hitting that.
yeah, like hard liquor. Like we'd be running around, I don't know, like just any cheap whiskey or vodka, Canadian Mist and
I'm not gonna say her last
Taka.
name, but remember we was at that party, and I'm not gonna say her first name either. But she gave me that peppermint schnapps. She was like, "Come here," and that girl was
It's
Brad.
like that Goldschlager.
Brad, listen. She looked like Eva Longoria crossed over with Jennifer Lopez, and with a touch of Cindy Crawford. Dude, this girl was every bit of oh my God. And that she grabbed me by my shirt and yanked me over there.
Did she let
Open
you
your
hit?
mouth. Oh, she let anybody hit. That was
So you was in there?
She was giving. As him.
Don't ask me nothing. I plead the fifth.
Fifth. Dude, she poured that because that was the first time I ever had hard alcohol. So
Right.
she poured that peppermint schnapps in my mouth, and then everything after that tasted like Wrigley's spearmint gum.
That was it.
And I drank Goldschlager after that.
Yeah, you never were a big drinker because we used to all be at your house drinking and smoking too, like smoking cigarettes. It'd chap his ass because he always had bad asthma. No.
Used to
Good like that dope.
Yep, they come over there doing hood rat stuff, smoking
cigarette and it's menthol.
Tell him, Bougie.
doing hood rat stuff and smoking cigarettes.
I had the Newports
Yeah.
with the malt liquor. I'm serious. I went all in, dude.
Shay,
That's what you're smoking, menthols.
Oh yeah.
Butch, why hanging out with Shane? Because I want to do hood rat stuff with my friends.
Yeah, we used to steal my dad's Marlboro Reds, man, and it was like Winston Lights, and
That was the first cigarette. This same group
Oh,
that keeps
my
hitting me
God.
with shit. The first cigarette they gave me was that Marlboro Red shit.
Yeah.
Man, you talk about put a hurting on
Yeah.
you. And then it's like we're so stupid because the first time you do that, it's miserable because you're coughing your and then you continue to do it.
Right,
You know, and
exactly.
it's like,
Because the nicotine got you.
no, not off of one cigarette. It was
Yeah.
what got me was wanting to be cool because all my friends were doing it, you know. And it's
Yeah.
like, well, I just got to stick with it. I'll get it, you know. Next thing you know, I'm a pack a day of fucking Newports, you know.
The
I think my
cigarette-
favorite menthol would have been Cool Miles, man.
Well, you're ghetto. I mean, I was classy. I did the Newports.
I
You
was
did
on
the
the
new-
cools for a while too.
Oh, are you really?
Yeah.
Marble lights in the box. Marble lights in the box. That's all I heard.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yep. That's all them white girls you hung out with. That's all they smoke.
I still haven't found that fucking casino boat. You know that?
What?
Yeah, they got a dude on Instagram that claims he explores all these like vacant buildings
Yeah,
and
like
shit.
abandoned
he-
Where is it at? It's in New
it's
Orleans?
supposedly he won't tell anybody, but it was full of machines and poker chips everywhere. I mean, it was just an abandoned casino.
Right.
And of course, he will not say where it is.
He
so-
said it or he showed pictures?
He
was
showed
he
a
was
video.
on it, video, and it
Was that the
uh,
boat that was out there by the lakefront,
I
New
don't
Orleans
know.
East?
That's what
You
people
know?
were thinking, but you could kind of
You
zoom in
remember
on
that
the
one?
chips.
By Seabrook?
No, well, because there's one that's there that was there.
It's half
But there's-
underwater.
You know the one that's all the way down. What is it's not Veterans? What's the Williams?
Yeah, that's Treasure Chest.
But that one's still open, right?
Yeah, that one's still there.
But
yeah.
what was that boat called?
And then
I
you got
forget what the chick
Boomtown
said.
across the
The
river.
Annabelle or something?
No.
No, I don't know, but yeah, everybody on the post, like he had just tons of comments, and everybody's trying to figure out where the hell this, because I mean, it was fully stocked. I mean, it
Fully
was,
stocked.
everything in there, ATMs and fucking, you know, like
No
I said,
shit.
brand new looking machines. They had poker tables and just blackjack
And he won't say where
tables.
it's at.
He won't. So everybody's like something like this dude's full of shit for one or something.
He
I don't
might-
know.
Well, he's not. I talked to a dude. He messaged me on Facebook or Instagram, and he was doing maintenance on that casino boat when it was still in Florida. And the last hit he got off the GPS, he's still connected to the GPS through work and shit. And the last hit he got, it was going up the Mississippi.
He claimed he slept on it and he was going to have more video. Well, this has been over a year now, and there's
Right.
never been a part 2 come out.
Right.
You know,
It was-
but,
it was-
I slept on this
It
abandoned.
was a movie set.
That's what it's
Yeah.
weird. Yeah, it came off very weird
Because when I was sitting on the movie sets a lot,
Yeah.
I could have shot some.
it made it look like
Yeah.
If anybody knows where the abandoned half-sunk casino boat's at
In Louisiana, right?
in Louisiana,
In this area.
it's supposedly, from the dude that I talked to, it's supposed to be last radar hit was coming
pull-
up the Mississippi.
Let me see. Do you remember his shit on Instagram?
I'm sure I can find it real quick.
I don't believe it exists, and I want somebody to prove me wrong because I was studying every second of that video that the dude had on Instagram, trying to catch anything that would give a hint. But he was good to not, you know, besides the names on the chips, but it didn't lead you anywhere. It
You
was
got
just
too
a
much
dead
time.
end.
You got too much time on your hands. But worried about this.
New Orleans Ghost Hunter is his Instagram.
New Orleans Ghost Hunter.
Oh, that's why there's so much mystery.
New underscore Orleans underscore
Well, let's
Ghost
pull it up.
underscore Hunter.
Yeah. See what he's all about.
Brad probably knows where this boat's
Already
at.
forgot. Say it again.
New Orleans Ghost Hunter. with underscores. New underscore Orleans underscore ghost.
Man, I can't do all these
Hunter.
underscores.
Look, if you can't keep up with these producers,
off,
being
man.
a producer, man, we're gonna have to.
Look, he's telling me a different language. Would you
New
piss
Orleans.
off, you bloody hell to you?
It's off.
There.
Bear with me. It's amazing.
I'm looking
Boom.
because I'm trying to
Is that
see.
it?
So there, look.
There it is, right there.
This is one of them. Let's see.
Damn.
Yeah, see how together it
It
is?
looks like it's just closed.
Exactly.
You know, check that out.
Got to explore this abandoned casino, fully loaded, he says. Now look at it. You telling me that shit's just laying somewhere abandoned? Nobody's ransacked that thing, and
That's probably a movie set because they shoot so many casino things
but the
here.
Island Breeze was a casino.
well, it's true. It is named after a real like a boat that.
Like the Island Breeze was a casino, and he shows him
Yeah,
getting
but it's
on a
clean.
raft.
It's clean.
It's too clean. That's what I was looking at. Like,
So I'm gonna tell you this before we get it further. Hollywood South came out and they shot. I know Lay the Favor is one, and then they just shot another casino movie as well with Tiffany Haddish, as a matter of fact.
okay.
They shot that probably in Mississippi.
Yeah.
So there's a few.
Here's another. See, he had a part
Go ahead.
2. But like I said, he's real good with what he does, what he shows, and what he doesn't. You know what I mean?
Right.
Which
Right.
makes me think he's full of shit.
Yeah.
Because I'll tell you another thing. He got so much responses on this. Why wouldn't you?
He's got 5,000 likes, and
Yeah, so it's like
everybody was like, "Where's it?"
yeah,
at?"
no, why not keep it going? You know. I mean, look at this shit. You tell me they just left all this behind, and
Yeah, I find it
Like
hard to
shit's on the
believe.
ground. No,
yeah, I'm almost with Booge. I wonder if that was.
I'm-
I mean, it's a big set though. If it's a movie,
Well, and then if I had all of the chairs in one spot,
And
they'll
that
move
is-
a lot of stuff out of the way
See,
to
it's
do
on the
to do a
boat.
movie shoot.
and it's functioning. I mean, look at the machines.
and
I
then
mean,
if
it
you
ain't like,
look at the abandoned boat, if you look at the windows that are in the last shot,
Mhm.
those windows, if you look at the Island Breeze boat, that's the boat for sure.
yeah. So somebody help us solve this. I want to know where this boat is.
I do too.
He don't want
whether
anybody
it's a
to
movie
know.
set or not. Like I want to know. You know,
His excuse is he don't want people to know because he don't want people going there.
you
Destroying
can't hide
it.
a whole
Right.
boat.
And I'm like, come on, dude. Like something's.
That's true.
and it's apparently half underwater, and that's what he says. He's like, I'm not going to tell anybody where it's at because I don't want anybody in here destroying it.
Then why is he even putting it on the internet
I
to
think
begin
he's
with?
full of shit. Something's up with it. It exists apparently because somebody's in it filming it. But I just
That's
think
cool.
his.
But like these windows at the very end.
Tell you, bro, we went down this rabbit hole, me and him, for a
Those
couple
windows,
of
see?
weeks. Yeah, see how
And
the
if you
windows
look
are
at the
designed.
Island
Yeah.
Breeze, that's the front of the boat. That's the very front.
Well, let's show everybody. Island.
We need to find this dude and do a podcast.
Thank
from
you.
Bro,
that.
Yes.
yeah, doing on
if we
site.
find
like
it,
you're
we're
talking
definitely
about.
doing a
Boogie's
fucking
like, I ain't
video
going in
there.
that motherfucker.
Oh no.
We'll have to get a guest.
It's just
It's
casino.
the Island
No,
Breeze
no.
casino.
No.
Maybe the casino boat.
Yeah.
Oh no,
There it
no,
is.
Right there.
Look at it.
Yeah, see the same shaping and windows on the front.
Yeah, it shapes like a boat.
Now you can go to the. You can
Come on. You know,
see those front windows. That's where those slot machines were.
Yeah, because you could see the how they're squared off like that.
And
And
they're
that last
slanted.
shot in that video, it was that.
And you can even go to the U.S. Coast Guard and look up there's pictures of the boat number, and you can look them up through the Coast Guard, and there's been like a fire on board and,
Wait, so you
and some
saying
different
that?
things.
So you saying that the Island Breeze Casino has disappeared?
Yes. The Island Breeze
The
Casino,
Bermuda Triangle.
nobody knows where it's at.
Hmm.
It's just missing.
Unsolved
I
mysteries.
see at the bottom left. Is that Island Breeze Casino? Is that maybe was it in Jersey at one time?
Says it's got a New Jersey.
It may have. It was up the East Coast.
I gotcha.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
could have
And
been
then
on the Jersey Shore.
It came down to Florida, and then from Florida, it was supposed to be heading to New Orleans. And dude's last GPS ping was somewhere in the Mississippi River, and apparently it never made it to New Orleans. I've searched
this
Google
is-
Maps all the way down the fucking Mississippi.
You can see again. We'll pull up the video one more time. But Justin's right. Like the windows at the very end, you catch it, and it's that seems like that boat. You know,
Boat,
just
right.
from looking at the shape of the windshield.
All right, let me redeem myself right fast. I was teasing,
What?
but now I do believe that this is the boat that they're talking about.
It's weird. I mean, it's crazy. I'd love to find out.
But
where
then
it's at.
also, yeah, the now finding where it is completely different.
Right.
Where's that last shot at? It's coming right,
right
there.
there. Boom. See them
Yeah.
windows? That is the front of that boat.
All
that
right,
we were
look.
just looking at.
So on your
Crazy.
on your off time,
Yeah.
whenever you got nothing to do, go to that last part and then pause it and then see if you can like dim the shot down so that those windows aren't so
To
bright,
see out.
and then see whatever kind of
What's
silhouette you
around
have in the
it.
background.
That might be a good idea. Yeah, that's one thing we didn't do. But I'm telling we went through a deep dive onto this shit, man. Like trying to contact people that might have known something. That,
how do you lose the whole shit? Well, I mean,
I don't think it's lost. I just think it's wherever this guy, if it was even him in it, I don't even know. He's claiming that's him filming this.
That's another thing too.
And it may not even be in Louisiana. It may be because people have accused him of that. But there's so many theories. I don't know my login on this shit because I don't ever get on Instagram. But if you get on this guy's page, everybody on there's got theories of, oh, that's this boat. No, that's that boat. No, that's this boat. And he won't give any hints.
But you're saying that the name that was on the casino chips is
the
Island Breeze.
Yeah, you did zoom in on that. And
then it wouldn't be any other one.
Right. So, but it's where it's at. People are accusing him of lying that it's not really in Louisiana and that's not you on the boat, basically. That's some other, explorer.
Here's this guy. I'm not going to say his name, but
it's Brad.
He said, I worked on the boat for 5 years, and I just saw this video trying to find out where it is now. I helped dock it in the Green Cove Springs, Florida in 2019. He said, I think it's in New Orleans because I got an email from AIS 2 years ago about it. It went from Florida to New Orleans, and I thought someone just stole the AIS module off the boat. He said, I brought the boat so many places, but then I think the owner had it sit when I left after 2019. So
I know we could find it.
And then he sent me this picture of the boat.
Damn.
From him working on it.
Damn, yeah, he did it.
Yeah.
And I believe that guy that text that you corresponding with. I know we could find it.
How?
It's a field trip there, bro.
Tell a girl that her old man's cheating on her.
And look, he's on the island casino at that abandoned boat.
20 minutes later, boy, he ain't here with y'all. What kind of crap y'all trying to pull? She'll be there.
I might reach out to him, honestly, and just tell him, man. We were talking about it on the podcast.
The next person in the
No, I'm talking about because it's an old story now. Like,
no, what I'm saying is they had like 8,000 people already try to contact the dude.
I know, but I'm saying is, but that done died down on his thing. So
you would give him like a fresh jolt. I'm asking. No, I'm being serious. Like you think that
I don't know. I was just going to tell him we were discussing it on the podcast. Are you willing to talk to us?
Once he hears it,
because he's from New Orleans.
No, that's what I'm saying. Is he's still doing? He's still doing.
Oh, he does all this stuff right there in the city.
No,
that's what I mean.
When's the last time he did something on Instagram?
On Instagram.
Yeah, I'm going to tell y'all what I've got. So I know the boat is 160 foot by 60 feet wide, and this dude was working on it until 2019.
What date is that, Shane?
When he moved.
April 18th.
Oh, yeah.
So the Island Breeze pinged. So these conversations were 2023, late 2023. And it pinged 11 months prior to that at Superior Shipyard and Fab.
Google Earth. You can go back
by Morgan City Rentals.
Can you message him?
Yeah.
Message him. Ask him if
That's not this guy.
No. I'm talking about this dude because he's right there in New Orleans. Ask him if he'd be interested in.
Yeah.
And I ain't even talking about with the ship, just coming on and talking to us. You know what I mean?
Google Earth.
Because we're right. I mean, we're 30 minutes away from him. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
Google Earth, you can get on Google Earth and back.
So I have found it on Google Earth, stepping back in Jacksonville.
And when?
Because
2019 is supposed to be New Orleans.
2018.
Oh, it was
either
crazy,
15
man.
or 18. I saw it in a shipyard. You can see it up out of the water in a shipyard.
Yeah, yeah.
And then you go forward and it's not there. It's gone. It's in one of them little. It's on the east coast of Florida, in a shipyard down there. You can see it on Google Earth if you go back.
That's wild how they just moved those ships from Florida up in here too.
Yeah,
they do it easy.
Yeah.
Easy.
We're gonna solve this mystery.
I want to get him on here. Honestly, I want to see if he'd be willing to come on here. And like I said, not just for the ship thing, but I mean, if he does all this shit, where I'd like to talk to him.
Churches and buildings and mansions. That's
he
cool
goes
stuff,
in them.
Man.
I mean, you'll see him in them old mental hospitals, and he's down there in the morgues and shit. And it's like, man, not me, bro.
Well, all they have is Fred, Shaggy, and Scooby. So somebody's got to be willing.
See, the ones that get me is when they're going through like thigh-high water in the basement of like Charity Hospital. Like thigh-high water in the basement of Charity Hospital. And I'm like, ugh.
You know who wouldn't do that?
Yeah, I'm not doing all that.
You
But I
need
want to talk to
6
the guy that
tetanus shots.
does.
Yeah, I'm gonna message him.
You're gonna get a shot. You'll probably get stabbed with a needle as soon as you stepped off in that water.
Probably.
That's a struggle.
I ain't doing that either. Damn.
That is a
So
struggle.
let's solve this mystery.
That's
Let's
it. Well,
get
yeah, like I said, we'll try to get him on, or at least see if he'll message you back. You know?
Maybe he'll talk to us privately about it.
All right, we'll see.
Get him on the show.
Absolutely.
We'll see.
Or we can just pull up on him like the A-Team style.
Ooh, open the van.
Yep.
Throw him in.
Yeah.
One of y'all cut your
Where's
hand
the
and
boat?
more.
Go.
Where's the boat?
Yeah, where's the boat at? Not to change it, but you reminded me, we had 2 in the news recently of these teachers that got busted locally around us.
Showing
with
up.
them students.
Hold
I
up.
heard of one.
Oh, they had
Showing
2.
up.
They had
Oh,
one,
two of 'em, yeah.
one in Slidell, and
Really?
another one was
They were both in Slidell. One,
there was another
it was
one?
just 2 different schools in Slidell.
Yeah.
One
Was
was
the
at
teacher-
Slidell High, and
was
one
the teacher
at,
a woman?
yes, both
And was
times.
the student a boy?
One of them was 18. The boy.
Wait. Let me ask you again.
Yeah.
Was the teacher
Yeah,
was
yeah,
a woman?
yeah, victimless
And-
crime.
Yeah, it was victimless
Well,
crime. You
no.
knew what I was gonna say.
I know because that's how I
You
feel.
knew what I was gonna say.
Well, especially when a dude's 18.
But-
now I get it. She's not supposed to do that, so
Right.
she should know better.
If the boy is
Ethically,
wait,
it's not right.
Maybe
Yeah.
there was 3 because
Oh, with the
one of
ethics
them I
police?
saw it
No,
was
You're
the
not understanding, but yeah.
it was the PE coach, and he was having a relationship with she was of age, but she was a student.
They ought to
Oh, I
kick him in the
didn't see
balls.
But no. But so he got investigated for that, and then he had
No.
pictures of underage students on his phone.
I did
They-
hear
they-
and then he
that.
got arrested.
But
That
I'm talking
was-
about 2 women.
Yeah, no, I didn't see the
There's
second
another
woman. I
one
saw the one
in
at
another
Slidell High.
parish close
Really?
to us.
No.
Oh,
We don't.
okay.
We don't cover the men.
Yeah, 'cause that's-
going after
that's-
the
I'm
That's
with you.
sick. That
that's-
is sick.
We don't
It
cover.
really is. Even
but
though
we're covering. We're
she was
covering
of
the.
age.
The one that he was having like a relationship with, yes,
Yeah.
but he had naked pictures
To
of an
me,
underage
it's still
girl on his
grimy
phone.
as fuck.
It
Like
is.
That is grimy, dude.
And
Yeah.
he was like 24.
The women teacher, it's like, hey man, dude was 18.
Yeah.
You know, yeah. But there was another one. She got reported by an anonymous person. This
Probably
the
some-
second one that I'm talking about. And I forget
Another
the parish
chick.
or I name
Another
it.
woman.
Damn,
It
no, I
may have
didn't see
been,
that.
or
It definitely
or
was a
somebody
woman.
he ran his mouth to, the boy.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I think he
believe
was
that, yeah.
underage. You know what I mean? And I'm thinking, what is this? It's like a virus going around right now, man.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's always happening.
Yeah, you think so?
It is
It's
not.
just-
Well, it didn't happen to me.
It's always
It's
happening.
not.
That's all I know.
Right.
I mean,
Didn't happen to me.
when I closed my eyes a couple of times, it did. But
Yeah,
you get back to reality.
I
you
had zero game though in school. So
run out of
maybe-
Vaseline. You-
Mr. Ed never asked me if I wanted to see his game room.
You never
All
did.
right? Never. Not once.
Sorry.
All right, have we bullshitted enough?
Yeah, that's my
All
news
right,
for the
let's
night.
get out of
Enough,
here.
dude.
BSing with the guys. Shane, Brad, Bougie, Justin.
Peace.
Thank y'all. We'll see y'all next time.
I thank y'all very much. Thank you kindly. And good night.